The Accusonus ERA Bundle. I've had so many issues with this collection of plugins, and hopefully I can help you avoid some headaches. The ERA Bundle has been pushed by many YouTubers from Brandon Washington to Gerald and Dunn, and when the automatic features are demonstrated, it looks like a great tool. But the problem is it doesn't work like this in Final Cut. This is not the fault of Accusonus. Accusonus says that the Audio Cleanup Assistant does not support Final Cut, but Final Cut is listed as a compatible program for the bundle because the individual plugins work, so it can be confusing for people. It's also the kind of thing that a lot of people might not notice doing quick tests with the demo provided. If you want to use Final Cut with the software, do yourself a favor and run the individual plugins instead of using the Cleanup Assistant. Don't get me wrong, you can load the assistant and it will run most of the time, and you can even get away with using it on a finished product, but it does come with some caveats. It is extremely resource intensive, it crashes a lot, it hangs for long periods of time if you make adjustment to its automatic settings, and it can create artifacts in playback and renders. If you have a simple project like demonstrated here by Brandon Washington, it can work fine. Check out his YouTube channel, linked below. Even if you have a more complex project, you can try to compound clip all of your dialogue together so that you can get away with using it. But again, best practice for using this bundle in Final Cut is to use the plugins individually that would be used in the Cleanup Assistant instead of using them in the Cleanup Assistant bundle. I know this means that you will not be able to just press a button and have the program decide what you need, but it will be less resource intensive and you will actually be able to make changes to the plugins easily. You can even just drop in the Cleanup Assistant and hit the button and follow the instructions to see what the program thinks is best, and then delete the Cleanup Assistant and drop in the individual plugins that the assistant thought you needed. However, still try to run as few instances of these plugins as possible by using compound clips to reduce system resource requirements. If you're running DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, the Cleanup Assistant works fine. This is just an issue with Final Cut. Also, since Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve have track-based audio editing, please Final Cut, please do this. You can just stick one instance of the Cleanup Assistant on your different dialogue tracks and Bob's your uncle. No need to create compound clips to cheat to reduce the number of instances you are running. Now, I'm not sure if the issue with Final Cut is because it doesn't handle audio with track-based editing like every other program that deals with audio, but luckily you can get these programs to work, it just takes a bit more effort. However, because of the lack of support for Final Cut, I would probably not recommend the Accusonus ERA Bundle for Final Cut users, since the main feature, the Cleanup Assistant, is not great to use. Accusonus also defaults to selling the ERA Bundle on a subscription service. I would actually probably recommend the Isotope RX bundle instead. The RX Elements package is about the same price to buy a perpetual license as it is for the yearly subscription for the ERA bundle. It works properly in Final Cut, but is not an automatic tool. It also does not include EQ or compression tools, but the compression and EQ tools built into Final Cut offer great flexibility. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel. I make camera and tech videos that hopefully help you out along your journey. Have a good one.